We are here, we are live, I believe. Seems to be good. Seems to be good in the hood. Now, it would be really good if my Now TV player would work, but it doesn't want to work, so that's a bit annoying, isn't it? Oh, bloody well. It's just a thing. It's just a thing, doesn't want us to do that, you know? But, whatever. Whatever, it's all good. Hey! Already got Gasky in the chat, and we've got Michael in the chat. How you doing, Michael? Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's been a while. It's been a while since we've spoken. We had a brief exchange on the old YouTube comments. I'm glad you've been enjoying the recent YouTube videos. Really appreciate all your kind words and such. But yeah, did you have a good? Tell me about your Christmas. Tell me about your New Year's. Did you have a good time? Did you have a fun time? Hey, and we got Riyadh. And we got my boy Riyadh. How are you doing, Riyadh? Did you have a good New Year's? Did you get up to anything? And Gasky, of course, let me know. Let me know the same. Did you ever have a break from work in the end, Gasky? Like, what was your situation there? I need to tag the game on Facebook. I think. I don't know how I do that though. Annoyingly, I'm still watching the game, but I'm currently having my Now TV player is on my PC does not want to work for whatever reason. Dennis, thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking the stream, for being there all the time. Much appreciated. And we've kicked off, by the way, boys. We have kicked off. I'm just trying to. What am I trying to do? Edit live video? Question mark? I don't know. Lego Man City. I don't know what that means, Dennis. Oh, do you mean let's go? I thought you meant like Lego, as in like the toy. I was like, okay, not sure what that's referring to, but yes, that makes a lot more sense. Lego indeed. Now how do I do this? You can stream gameplay. Here we go. So this is the thing. So maybe if I change this to what? Because football for whatever isn't a category, which is mental. How about sports? Sports. Or we just like call it FIFA. Should I just call it FIFA 21? Say yeah, we're playing FIFA 21, even though we're definitely not. I think that's fine. Has that saved it? Yay or nay? I don't know if that's actually done anything. Yeah, go for it. Why not? You should. Oh, Mike, you shared the PC video to a friend. Oh, excellent. That's really good. That's good because it wasn't even supposed to be. It wasn't even supposed to be a tutorial. It was just supposed to be me being an idiot. So that's good that he was actually able to get some use from it. Hey, thank you, Dennis. But yeah, Riyadh, I'm doing good. Doing good, mate. Christmas was lovely. Got to see like my family in person. Oh, James, thank you so much for following the stream. Yeah, it was really good. Got to see all my family. You know, safely, obviously, and legally. Oh, that is not what I want to do. And yeah, and New Year's was also fun. Good stuff there. And yeah, just all good stuff. All good stuff, to be honest. And hopefully City can keep the good times going by getting a victory today. Like I say, normally I'd have the game on my PC screen because that's the most up to date I can get. However, for whatever reason, the Now TV thingy, the player, whatever you want to call it, it's just busted on the PC for me anyway. It keeps speeding up the footage and then buffering and slowing down. It's nothing to do with my internet because it's working fine on my phone. And, oh gosh, I just bumped my mic there. And clearly we're like streaming right now, so it's not an internet issue. So if you see me looking down, it's not me being a freak. It's because my phone is down on the thing. We got Chad as well. Thank you so much, Chad. Eating breakfast, but you're lurking. We appreciate all the lurkers. I appreciate everyone. But I think what I need to do is let's just get this bad boy refreshed so that we can stay up to date with the minute and the score. So you guys know exactly what minute we're in. You guys know exactly what's going on. It's so good to see though that everyone seems to be doing good. Everyone had a lovely festive period. Did anyone get up to it? Obviously, it's hard to get up to anything on New Year's for obvious reasons. But did everyone still have somewhat of a nice time? Interestingly, for City, obviously there's been many COVID issues in the Man City camp. And the City goalkeeper has just picked up the ball from a back pass. What's he doing? Ball's played to him, he just picks it up. It's a back pass. Oh my god. And that's what I was saying. As I was trying to say, Edison, clearly, City are suffering from COVID. 5 or 6 players. I know that Jesus, Walker, Garcia are all definitely suffering from COVID. Edison is clearly another one because he's not playing. Stefan is instead playing. And as I've just said, the City substitute goalkeeper has just given away a bizarre back pass free kick to Chelsea. I've no idea what this man is doing, but he's done it. So that's his first bit of contribution to the game. So good job, bro. We got Banana. Got Banana in the chat. Hi, Banana. I'm assuming that must be your YouTube name. I think you normally appear on Twitch. Thank you so much for joining us, Banana. How are you doing, sir? Did you have a lovely Christmas? Did you have a good New Year's celebration? The free kick's going to come in here. So that's the thing as well, guys. I'm going to be... Hey, now you're back. Yeah, I'm going to be slightly behind real time. So if you also are watching a stream of this, just so you can time up my minutes, I'm only in 5 minutes 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I'm a bit behind because, like I said, I've been having the PC issues. Have to use my phone. Phone has more delay, but there you have it. That's just an FYI. But yeah, Banana, how are you doing? Let me know how your New Year's, Christmas celebrations were. Were you able to see some of your family in person, for example? The corner came in, by the way. Diaz cleared it away. Diaz is a very lovely man, I must say. The next YouTube video, by the way, guys, make sure to subscribe on YouTube if you haven't already, is going to be a Premier League aesthetic list. Who is the most attractive Premier League footballer? If a bizarre topic like that is something that you're interested in, make sure to check out the YouTubes because that will be the next one. I recorded the script for it today. And yeah, it's going to be a long video. Not going to lie, it's going to be a long video, but hopefully still a fun video. But yeah, Banana, I'm doing good. This is actually the first stream. Oh, I didn't even post in my Discord. That's that we're live. Oh, I'm so good. Let me just post my thing. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, guys, make sure to do so. Discord GIF. Oh, no, that's not right. One sec. Ooh. Now live on Twitch. Hey. There we go. So this is the first stream of 2021. And let's put a little link for people who want to join so they know that we're live. There you go. But yeah, like I say, we're only in 7 minutes, 10, 11, 12. Just something bizarre is going on with the Now TV player. No idea what it is. But there you go. You noticed that we made a very slight change, I must say. I did do quite a lot of relaxing because I had 2 weeks off work, which is great. I go back into work on Tuesday. So I did make sure I have a lovely rest. But I also did some Twitch. So we haven't streams for a couple of weeks, but I also did do some cheeky little changes. So for example, you'll see every now and then there'll be a social media little pop-up that comes up, which I think is quite cute. There's also, as you can see, my face, my face cam, my webcam, whatever you want to call it, is now rounded. We've got a rounded little thing going on for some little things. So that's cute. And we got my boy Chris in the chat. He's joined us for a football stream. How you doing, Brit? You doing, bro? I posted in this. I don't know if you saw it today, Chris, but I posted in Discord that from tomorrow we'll be doing the standard streaming stuff. On Saturday, if you're up for it, we can do some cheeky LOE Noir. But like I said, we'll be back to the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, etc., etc. What's your situation, Chris? Are you now back in London? Or are you still up north? I don't know what the situation is. I don't know what the legality is around traveling, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I haven't really given you much. I haven't given you much commentary. I'm just sort of been taken out of the game annoyingly by the shitty Now TV player. It's pissing me off, to be honest. Basically, this next week traveling will work, but down for Illinois on Saturday. Excellent. Completely forgotten everything. Oh yeah, I have no idea what's going on. We're in Vice, I know that much. But that's pretty much all I know. Why are you being so shit, Now TV? Why is this such a shit app? You're going back to London tomorrow. Good shit. Banana says, how old are you guys? Like in our 20s. In our 20s, Banana. I mean, some people are different ages. Oh no, yeah, you're right, we're in Arson, lol. That's how long it's been. I just forgot Arson was a thing. Jesus Christ. That is bad. I just forget things, to be honest. There's Lampard. He's looking a bit forlorn. It's been a bit of a... Not much going on in the first 10 minutes of this match, to be honest, guys. City do keep losing it in midfield, which is annoying me a tad. Let's see what else is annoying me a tad. This fucking piece of shit thing. Oh, Chris, if you want to see my... What's it? My jig... Someone has already shared it to their Facebook, but I know you said you wanted to make it do that. That's how you do it. That is how you do it. You share it on the Facebook, and then I will do a jig for you. I think Banana's... How old are you, Banana? I think you're 15, 14, maybe. I know you're in high school, Swedish high school to be exact. What are your thoughts on the rounded? You guys are boomers. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Banana. Jesus Christ. Right, De Bruyne's on the ball now. Andy just gives it away. Never mind. I got excited there. Nothing interesting has happened in this match, by the way. Lol, I didn't realize you were on the 11. That's my bad. Oh, I thought you were a bit older for some reason. Don't know why. But yeah, we aren't boomers, Banana. Calm down. I'm assuming that's a joke. But still. I'm very nervous for this game as a City fan. As you can see, I am sporting a City shirt, so you know I'm a City fan. The first choice, Ederson, and City have just given the ball away. It's Timo Werner, and Rodriguez, he fouled him in the box. No, the referee says no. Oh, God. You shared it on Facebook. I don't know where your jig is. It should have come up, to be honest. I don't know. It should have come up. I don't know why, to be honest. I don't know. Someone shared it earlier and it came up. I don't know why, Chris. Oh, wait. Wow. What are you lying to me for? What are you lying for? What are you lying for? I'm waiting, Chris. I'm waiting with bated breath. Bated baby breath. I'm still waiting. I'm still here. And I'm still waiting for anything to happen in this game right now. Like I say, I'm nervous as a City fan. Before Rodri did some annoying thing. Oh, wait. Let's see if Chris's fingers works now. I mean, it should work. It worked. Hey, we've got Sam in the chat as well. How was your festive period, Sam? How was your New Year's? It's obviously been a while. I took a couple weeks off. A very big game. You ain't wrong at all. It's a big clash. It's a big clash. Clash of the ages. This is some bullshit. I don't know why. Chris, it's not even coming up as a notification on my thing that you shared it. So I don't really know what your problem is, but it's your problem, not mine. I don't know. But yes, I mean, Dennis, I think, shared it earlier, or was it Riyadh? I don't know. And it works just fine. So I think it's probably your fault. Yeah. In fact, yeah. It says here, Chris, only one share. So don't lie to me. You've not shared it. I'd like a live rendition of the jig. Nah, mate. You've got to sort out your privacy settings, bro. Goodness me. But yeah, happy New Year to everyone. Tapped in Swedish. Oh, so what's that? Gott Nitar. I have no idea how you pronounce that. Hopefully that was a semblance of reality. Probably not though. Probably not, to be honest. What are your thoughts on my rounded webcam, Chris? Do you like it? It's new. It's a new thing. Thank you. They were the things. God, I said right. Well, that's a third of it. I could be happy with a third. Rodri gives the ball away again in midfield. Fortunately, it's given for something. I don't know what though. Pissing me off. This is really frustrating. City just being way too sloppy in midfield. It's not good enough. It's not good enough. And in fact, I'm just going to be 1 sec, guys. I'll be literally 1 sec. Oh, there we go, I'm back. I am the back. I like the curved webcam thing. I missed the banner. What banner? What a dickhead. I don't understand what you mean by you missed the banner. What banner's that? But yeah, what I'm thinking, guys, is that I can what? Since he just had a shot there. God, this is some shoddy commentary from me. I'm gonna have the volume on my Jesus. I'm gonna have the volume on my phone through these earphones, so then I can at least hear something. Because it's just a bit weird not being able to hear anything. City just scored. João Cancelo on the right hand side plays it into De Bruyne. He has to score that. He puts it thing. There you go. Oh, so you missed that. I mean, that's still there on like the Pokemon one, for example, Chris. That border's still there. Don't worry about it. I've got it set to be on different scenes. We have different things. So on football, we just have a rounded webcam. But on Among Us, on... Oh, thank you so much, Moha, for following on Facebook. But on the old Among Us, Pokemon, etc., we still have that. Do I still have alternate angles? No. That webcam is. I mean, I can do alternate zooms if that's what you mean. But Gasky, what is wrong with you? But in terms of multiple cameras, no. Like the Logitech, it's just not. The Logitech's just not good enough, to be honest, is it? It's not good enough. I do have different zooming in stuff, and I can just zoom in if I want to, but there you go. There you have it. Hey, Chad's here. I know you had us on mute, Chad. Let me know if you can actually hear us now. How was your thing? Oh, Dennis, if there has been a goal, like I say, I'm a bit behind, so no spoilers, please. I'm only in 17, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So I'm not going to look at the chat for a second. Let's see if there's an attack here that occurs with anything before anything happens. City are playing a lot better, it must be said now. Here's Zinchenko on the ball. He crosses it into Phil Foden and he plays it into Gundogan with a lovely shot. What a fucking goal! What a goal by Okay Gundogan! Unbelievable! Oh my goodness! opening goal. I mean, Gasky, it wasn't you who said it. I think it was who? It was Dennis. So Dennis, if you could just hold off on your comments, just because I'm a bit behind. Like I said, I'm only in 18:02, 3, 4. Like I said, the reason I'm behind is because I'm having to do it on my phone, because on my PC it's just not working. But yes, what a fucking strike. Carl joins us as well. It's all kicking the fuck off. What a goal from Manchester City. Gundogan, I criticise him at times. Dennis, he's one of our Facebook Nabinios, Chad. It's one of our Facebook Nabinios. Banana speaking some Swedish. Yeah, we got the whole squad. Happy New Year to the regulars, the squad, my boys, my children, my Nabinios. And even better, City are winning. Opening goal is absolutely fantastic play. Absolutely outrageous behaviour. Absolutely outrageous. Just a brilliant goal. Gundogan on the turn. And maybe the goalkeeper could have saved it, should have saved it, but I don't really give a toss. City are winning 1-0 in this integral game. Because City have had to cancel, or rather postpone fixtures. They're behind in terms of games played. They need to get points on the board. Banana, that's the people here are they're the quote regulars. So it's like part of their because they're always here. That's why they get mod privileges. That's how it works. So Banana, if you come to basically every single stream and you're always here and you're always engaging in the chat, then I'm sure we can upgrade you to moderator at some point. But here's De Bruyne now. He plays the ball through to Phil Foden. He tries to take it past Thiago Silva. It's De Bruyne now making his way into the box. Sterling's in the middle and it's Foden. And it's in the back of the net again. And it's Phil Foden. De Bruyne with another assist for the season. Phil Foden squeezing it past Mendy at the near post. I'm going to have to see a replay of that because Chelsea have just capitulated in these last 5 minutes. Absolutely unbelievable play from Manchester City. Once again, starting from Zinchenko on the left-hand side. The brilliant play passes it into De Bruyne, his lookalike. Thiago Silva makes a hash brown of the clearance. De Bruyne plays it through the middle to Phil Foden. He clips it first time at near post over Mendy, the Chelsea goalkeeper. Let's have a look again. He chips it in first time. I don't think he could have saved that, to be fair. It's the speed of the ball, it's the speed of the strike by Phil Foden that beats the Chelsea goalkeeper, and it's Manchester City 2, Chelsea 0. Fuck you, Chelsea, you're shit. You're fucking shit. Get in, City. What a bloody goal by the young Mancunian, the Salford Iniesta. 2-0. 2-0. It all kicked off there, so I had to look away from the thing. First bop of 2021, absolutely right, Chris. Yep, Sam. Yep, there was 2 goals for City. Just remember, Dennis. I need you to. Fortunately, I didn't see that comment, but just make sure that I am behind you in terms of the thing. So just make sure to not comment if there is a goal. Just because, obviously. You know how it is. Yeah, no worries at all, Banana. Like, we will be back next week, back to our normal schedule. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So I hope to see you again on stream next week. Have a good day, Banana. Have a good day. You bet on Man City. So did I. Well, if City win today, because I've got an accumulator, an ACCA, my £1 free bet will turn into £22. So I will, because I use my £1 free bet to bet on, I think, Southampton to win. Yes, we'll be streaming Among Us on Friday, Chris. That's absolutely correct. But yes, who did I bet on? I bet on whoever played Sheffield Palace. And then someone else. I don't know. But if City win, I get 22 quid free, so that's nice, isn't it? Better bring your game. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Excellent. After a slow start from Manchester City, a couple of errors in midfield, City have really brought the game to Chelsea, and they've been absolutely deadly on that. Interestingly, both attacks originating from Zinchenko, who is not a first-choice left-back by any measure, but fair play. And Chelsea made a mess of the clearance here, and Raheem Sterling's in on the right-hand side, potentially. Crosses cleared by Chilwell, but once again, Chelsea are capitulating. So it seems. They are... They just need to get... I think they just need to get in at half-time at 2-0 down, to be honest. And just sort of try to almost cling on at this point. But there you have it. I mean, I think Gasky has COD because he was playing it in one... I remember when he first got the Series X, he was like, oh, I'm loving my 120 FPS. Phoenix Rising, I don't know what that is, Chad. Oh, but Chris, yeah, you were saying you like my little pop-up things in the bottom left, as you can see. Every 5 minutes, a little pop-up like that happens. Which I think is a cute little thing. It's only every 5 minutes, so it's not too annoying, I don't think. And it's also got my face popping up in it, so it's cute. Do you know what I mean? But no, I've never played Phoenix Rising, Chad. I think Gasky has played Warzone before, you know. Why are you thinking about doing a quad with him, Chris? I could ask him. I don't. Oh, is he? Yeah, exactly. But Gasky, would you want to play with us? I think Chris is asking. Because it's me, Jack, and Chris. Do you want to play? I think that's what Chris is asking, question mark. I need to install it back and play with you guys. Hey. Because we are the dream team. We are the boys. We are the boys. And Matty's normally the other member of the dream team. Yeah, Matt is normally also part of the dream team, but he's in East Anglia at the moment, doing some learning. So he can't play. Getting there early, exactly. But they have it. What a start for City. Well, actually, no, it was a poor start from City in the first 10 minutes, but then the following 10 minutes were just absolutely amazing. But yeah, I'd be up for a game this weekend, Chris, or back to work on Tuesday, so I'm going to need a stress reliever, I think. I haven't even properly looked at the teams. The main miss from City is Edison. I assume it's because of COVID. Laporte's not even on the bench, so again, I assume he's one of the COVID casualties. In terms of other key players, I don't know if Ferran Torres is on the bench, is he? Aguero's on the bench, which is excellent news. But it looks like Ferran Torres isn't on the bench, so I assume he's the final casualty of the COVID situation. I assume, anyway. No idea about that, but there you go. Oh, and it turns out Foden actually got the assist for the opening goal. See, that boy has a goal and an assist to his name. Excellent stuff by Phil Foden, who, for me, is just really... He has to play every single game for City, in my view, or at least be involved in every single game. He is just that good. And that's brilliant to say that a homegrown player has to play every single game. I think that's brilliant. Lovely little interchange with De Bruyne and Phil Foden. Foden takes him on the right-hand side, clips a ball in. It's João Cancelo, doesn't take the first time, takes it on the chest and hits it over. The build-up play was absolutely brilliant from Man City. Once again, it's something we're becoming accustomed to, really. This is much more like there's been a lot of criticism this season of the way Man City have been playing. And justified criticism as well. They haven't been up to their scintillating best. So far, you know, the opening mistakes aside, this is the City that we know. This is the City that we expect from Pep Guardiola, and it's brilliant. because it's coming at a very tricky time over the festive period. So many players out due to COVID, no options. It's early days, you're only 30 minutes in, or 27 minutes 43 to be exact. But all good. But yeah, Chris, I would be up for a game. If Gasky's up for a game, I'm sure he would be. Oh shit, Gasky, we didn't play Halo again. I totally forgot. That's what we were going to do that today. I apologise. Just forgot. Oh shit, Chelsea are in here potentially. The number 10 Pulisic tries to get a cross in. City are able to block it. He's still got the ball. Chilwell chips it in. This is going to be a goal. Timo Werner. Nope. Werner makes a hash of it. City are able to clear it. Rodri again just gives the ball away. Rodri. Oh no, yeah. I'm sure he will. Absolutely he will. Jack's always up for it basically, unless it's an actual teaching like day where he's got to go in the next day. He's basically always up for it. So yeah, it'll be Reet. Ball chipped in by Ziyech, but Stefan, the American goalkeeper, which is always interesting, claims the ball. He claims the ball. I've been very impressed with Cancelo in an offensive sense. You guys would probably just shoot what moves. I mean, that's our policy anyway, really. We always go to Boneyard. That's something you've got to get accustomed to, Gasky. I'm giving away our master tactics here to the world. But we always go to Boneyard. And then we just take it from there. De Bruyne tries to play Sterling on the right-hand side. Successfully does so as well. Sterling rushes in. And, the shot came, I think, from Bernardo. Gundogan on the turn. And Taflich has followed on Facebook. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for following on Facebook. It was all kicking off there. But yeah, I quite like the little social media pop-ups in the bottom left. I think they're cute. Not too annoying. It only shows, like I say, once every 5 minutes. Speaking of which though, guys, if you haven't already followed me on Twitter, make sure to do so. Because why not? This is madness. If we look at the ratings of the top 5 players so far, they are all Manchester City players. The lowest being Bernardo at 6.8, but Chelsea's best player so far is N'Golo Kante at 6.4. Everyone else on the Manchester, even well, actually, there's one player on the City team who actually, and that's just been updated to 6.4. So no, Chelsea's best player is equivalent to City's worst player from a performance sense. They really need to change something here, Chelsea, if they want a hope of not getting spanked. Instant death, then get like 5th. Yeah, exactly. Well, Chris, that's what gulags are for. Yeah, get your death in early, get your kill in early. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am, and then lose to a Juggernaut at the end and claim that you won because Juggernauts are basically cheating. That's how it works, right? That's how it works. I think we'll all agree. This is a bit better from Chelsea, but City are able to intercept in midfield, and they now foul the City player, and there we go. So Chris, I recorded all my audio for the football video. Now it's raw. Haven't done any editing, and there were also haven't done, like I said, 0 editing, and there were bits where I paused. There were bits where I had to repeat bits over and over again. So I'm sure you could take out maybe 5-10 minutes of it total, but the recording did last 45 minutes. So I've got to edit through that. So that's just some perspective. Carl, please tell me how your Christmas was. How was your New Year's? Were you able to see? I don't think you've told me. Were you able to see anyone in person? Did you have a nice time? Did you get any nice presents? Actually, what was everyone's best Christmas present? What was everyone's best Christmas present? I'd love to know that. How's practicing going? Not gonna lie, Carl. I've been neglecting my practicing. I have been neglecting my practicing. It will happen though. I have the music. I've bought the music. It will happen. Oh, Chad, you got a Switch. Oh, that's an amazing present. That's a brilliant present. What games have you got for it? What's the game that you want to play for it? I can try to recommend you some games if you want. Oh, a knife set. A knife set and a kitchen, or a knife set for your kitchen. Because if you've got a kitchen for your Christmas present, that's a pretty big present. That's massive. Oh, Phoenix Rising. Oh, I remember you saying, yeah. I got the one of my presents was the for Switch, the Fire Emblem game, the most recent Fire Emblem game. Haven't played that yet, but that might be an interesting one to play on stream. I don't know, because that's more of a turn-based sort of thing. Oh no, literally, you did get a kitchen because your dad's a hard carpenter. That's brilliant. That's actually brilliant. Well, perfect. Why not? I wish. I mean, I do have handy family members, to be fair, but I don't think one could like just build me a kitchen. Although my uncle does work in a place with kitchen in the name, so he probably could do it, to be fair. But yeah, it's always good to have handy family members, isn't it? Ziyech is over this free kick for Chelsea. Very unfortunate that just he's because he's a very scary player, that he's fully fit for the City match. Cross comes in, City are able to clear it only as far as Kante crosses it back in, but now City are on the break here, and it's Raheem Sterling on his own. He's one-on-one with the goalkeeper. He has to score. He has to score. He's not doing it. What are you doing? He hits the post. What's he doing? The ball goes in the back of there anyway. Goodness me. Thank goodness City were able to score that. I've no idea how Sterling wasn't able to finish that for himself. This is a bit of an issue with Sterling. He does overthink it at times, but he hits the crossbar. It comes out, fortunately for De Bruyne. But Chelsea were just absolutely overly committed there. Goodness me. Kante chips it in. He is apparently the last man, and there's no one. There is no one from the halfway line, and Sterling's just on his own up against Kante and the Chelsea goalkeeper. Foden's in support. Then the Chelsea players come in support. Sterling clips it, hits the post, comes out to De Bruyne, takes a touch. A bit of good fortune, yes, but the fact that all the Chelsea players are so overly committed, it's only the 35th minute, you've got plenty of time. But De Bruyne gets the goal, gets a third goal for City, and it's now 3-0. I mean, Sterling did very well to hit the post there, to be fair. It was a tricky chance there. But a lovely touch from De Bruyne, sets himself perfectly. And it's 3-0. It's 3-0 for City in 35 minutes. And Chelsea, I don't know what they're playing at. I don't know why they were so overly committed right at the start. And here's... Oh, City has scored a fourth. Goodness me. Whew. Carl, you back. Excellent stuff. It's now 3-0 to City. It's all kicking off in this game. Both De Bruyne and Phil Foden have an assist now. Sterling nearly messed it up. Bit of a worry that he should have been able to score on his own. I think he overthought it, but it doesn't matter. It results in a goal. It's whatever. You got bought. Oh, I saw on Instagram, yeah, Chris, that you bought Hamilton. That's a musical, isn't it? I assume. When's that slated for? Because one assumes that it could potentially get cancelled due to COVID if it's not late enough in the year. Rodri with a very good... Oh, it wasn't even a foul. Wow, I thought he brought him down. I was going to say very good tactical foul, but no, he just apparently won the ball. Excellent. But yeah, also given the COVID issues that City have had, like I say, six players, they've been relatively below par in terms of their recent performances. They've been playing brilliantly. 3-0. This is the thing. They are at... I know Chelsea, especially for the third goal, have been diabolical, but does not matter. You're at Stamford Bridge, a team who've spent many millions of pounds in the summer on the likes of Werner, Ziyech, Havertz, Mendy, Chilwell, I think, as well, Thiago Silva. All these players that came in, and City currently are just absolutely dominating them in terms of goals anyway. Well, I don't know what the possession's like. That's around the same. City 55% is about right. You don't have much faith in the July. Yeah. If you look at there's a calculator you can if you put in your date of birth and it will tell you around when you'll get the vaccine in theory. I think I'm due for around June, July time. So it's potential, you never know. But yeah, I wouldn't bank on it. I'd say September, probably, yeah. But there you go. That's exciting as well, isn't it? And Carl, as a aspiring nurse, you'll be excited by the vaccine that's being developed. Dennis says GG's. It is 3-0. Found the other day. Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's not the site I looked at. Goodness me. But you know, it's all up in the air, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. Like I said, there's 2 vaccines now, so in theory that means there'll be twice as fast. I don't know. But it maybe means I think sort of in terms of quote normality, I think maybe towards the end of next year, maybe around November time, we'll be back to normal. And even there won't be normal, but you know what I mean. Oh, Ahmed, thank you so much for liking the stream. How are you doing, my guy? It's been a while since we've spoken, obviously, because I've been away for 2 weeks. Thank you for joining us as City are just bossing this game 3-0. It's excellent stuff from a City fan's perspective. Like I said, it's just really annoying about this fucking Now TV bullshit pissing me off. Is it still being a little bitch? Is it still being a little bitch? Let's find out. Yeah, amazingly, it is still happening. Okay. Hey, Chris, like the stream. Thank you so much, Chris. Make me go. Pulisic now. Chilwell crossed it, but only as far as the goal kick that has been given. Chelsea need to make sure they don't go into this half 4-0 down. Wait, who's playing on the right? Yeah, Sterling has been absolutely bossing Chilwell so far. Yeah, I have no idea why either, Chris, because like I said, it's definitely something on... Yeah, I'm not having a go at it, but it's definitely something on your end because someone else was able to share it earlier and it doesn't say on the thing Chris shared the stream, so... Yeah. Got a dip. Yeah, we'll see you later, Chris. I'll probably speak to you on Friday for some Among Us. Until then, have a good one, my guy. Have a good one. We'll be doing some Pokemans tomorrow. It's obviously been a while, and featuring here. It's obviously been a while since we've done Pokemon, obviously, and the last couple of episodes, not good. Like, gosh, they were a bit of a grind, weren't they? A bit of a slog, but hopefully with some newfound energy. We're near the end of that game now. We've just got Blaine, Blue, and then Red to beat, as far as I'm aware. We've now got a Lugia, which is good, so hopefully no more annoying deaths. But, you know, the game likes to crit us, so you never know. But that is something that we need to... that's something that we will be continuing with tomorrow. I'm hoping that we can take on Blaine. No idea what levels they're going to be. I've genuinely forgotten everything that happened in the last couple of streams. But I'm sure we'll, like... I'll look at the team and be like, oh yeah, these are the Pokemon we have. Do you know what I mean? But that's something that we will look at tomorrow, and that'll be at the same time. Fortunately, tomorrow's my last day of annual leave, and then day after that, I unfortunately have to go back to Poo Pants work, which is very sad. But there you go. Oh, Anu, thank you so much for liking the stream. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Shall I change the title of this to like 3-0 or some bullshit? What do you guys think? I don't know. Edit the live video. Is that a thing I can do? Is that something we can do? I don't fucking know. Oh, Chelsea. Maybe if I do like Chelsea 0, Man City 3, that sort of thing. Does that work? Like that. Oh, hello. Then it's like, oh, oops, something's gone wrong. Wow. Well, you suck. Hey, Ahmed. It has been a while, yeah? Oh, Ahmed, of course I wouldn't forget you. With a name like King Ahmed, there's no way I can forget you. Don't you worry about it, bro. Don't you worry about it. I don't forget any of my followers. That's something that I like to think defines this channel, this stream. Of course I didn't forget you, Ahmed. You're my boy. How are you doing? How was your festive period over December? How was your new year? Did you get up to anything? Did you, and Marley has followed on Facebook. Thank you so much, Marley. But yeah, Ahmed, did you have a good time? Did you get some presents, potentially? I got some lovely presents, including like what I'm using for this camera to be on. I've got a very fancy tripod, so that's exciting. I just got lots of lovely things. It was very nice. Got some clothes, got some games, got some food. It was just very lovely times. And also got to see my family in person on Christmas Day, which was very nice, very lovely, because I love my family. They're great people. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, Ahmed, they are. They're doing 3-0. 3-0 in the first half at Stamford Bridge. And they've been playing some sublime football, it has to be said. And here City come again. Oh, it's nearly gone in again. God damn. Goodness me. Could have been 4. Could have easily been 4 for City there. It wasn't, but never thee mind, eh? But Gundogan has been playing excellently in this game. We just see replay of the thing. Oh, wow. Gundogan actually did that was nearly a recreation of the first goal. Gundogan tried to do a cheeky little flick with the back of his foot. It didn't pull off exactly, but nearly for Gundogan. And what City needs to do now is they need to get into half time 3-0 up. Don't concede anything. Put all the pressure on Lampard and Chelsea. And yeah, and just fuck him. Basically. I really need Chelsea. Need to crash. Hey, Simex. I think you're new here, Simex, unless I'm being totally dumb. How are you doing, my guy? Thank you for joining the stream today. But yeah, Chelsea are crashing and burning in this first half currently. That's a mad thing. We recently reached 50 subscribers on YouTube. Speaking of YouTube, I just want to thank everyone for that. For those of you watching who haven't already subscribed on YouTube yet, Ahmed, I'm looking at you. It's youtube.com/LNobbins. Make sure to subscribe to make me a happy boy. That would make me a happy boy. We're going into the first minute of extra time, and it looks like this is just going to be half time. Oh, it's a Chelsea free kick, even though a Chelsea player got the yellow card. Very interesting. But there you have it. Whatever. Ziyech's going to cross this in. Potential danger for City. They need to go in really with a clean sheet. Goes over. No, it goes into Stefan's hand. Perfect. Perfect. For City. I'm hoping that we're just going to end this match at halftime 3-0 to City. That's the hope. That's the idea. That is the dream. Hit the goal. Hit the referee there again, I think, and he's going to pause. He's going to pause the play there because it did hit him in the legs. De Bruyne is having a little chuckle with him, and you can do that when you're 3-0 up, can't you? You can just dick around and such. You can do that. And we're getting into the 47th minute now, and I expect that the referee will blow for half-time with City 3-0 up. Let's just have a little check. Could you just blow the whistle, ref? Let's have half-time at 3-0, please. Just so I can be a happy boy. Just so I can be a happy boy. Interestingly, Chelsea have actually had more possession. City have really backed off them. And there we go, it's half-time. It's half-time. And the score is Manchester City 3. Manchester City 3, Chelsea 0. that is the halftime score. Absolutely wild. Brilliant, obviously. Oh, apparently some super glue arrived. Excellent. But yeah, Chelsea have just been shit, to be honest. I still can't quite comprehend what was going on in the build-up to the third goal when they committed so many players forward. In fact, let me just demonstrate it to you guys. Let me demonstrate what actually happened. So, balls around here. All the City players are in their box, but then you've got all the Chelsea players here, and then you're just left with Kante, one-on-one with Raheem Sterling. So all these players are all over there. He's actually behind Sterling. No players around him, and he just gets all the way here. He actually gets past the goalkeeper, and it's just him and Kante. And then De Bruyne comes in and is able to finish. He's able to finish the chance, but at the back of the net. Absolutely wild. I've no idea what the Chelsea players were playing at, but it wasn't football. I'm not complaining. It was just bizarre. It was bizarre. Do I care? Absolutely not. We take those. We take those poor tactics, but it was just a really weird one, like I say. Yeah, weird, but whatever. That is good. That is good for the boys in the sky blue, rather than the deep dark blue. Anyway, shall we have a look at what else happened in the Premier League today? Let's just go to Premier League. There we go. Just to see what else happened today in the world of the football. These are the games yesterday. I think I watched the end of that match. Yeah, Spurs got a weird red card right at the end. They got the second yellow for Doherty. It was really weird. But they obviously beat the ever exciting Leeds. Poor Sheffield United once again getting whooped. I feel so sorry for Sheffield United. I really hope they don't go down, but it does look like they are definitely going to go down, unfortunately. This is a really weird one. 3-0. I'm glad that my accumulator did not include this one, although I did think it could be a draw, but I was like, I'm never betting on a draw. And then West Brom, once again, the enigma that is West Brom. One day they're managing to hold back Liverpool and City to a 1-1 draw. The next, they are just playing absolute shite and losing 4-0 to Arsenal, who are not a good team relative to those teams. So, really weird one there, but there you go. I do want West Brom to go down because they are a shit team and I hate them. This is the only other game of today. There was supposed to be another game, Fulham-Burnley, I believe, but it was cancelled for COVID reasons. It looks like Leicester were basically in control the entire time. The Newcastle with a late consolation, but nothing doing for them. Puts Newcastle in potentially precarious position. Where are they? Yeah, you see, they're not totally. I mean, they are 8 points ahead of Fulham, but I do expect these three teams to go down, to be honest. West Brom are shit. I want them to go down. Fulham are boring. I want them to go down. I like Sheffield United. I feel really bad for them. I'd rather, I don't know. Who would I rather go down? I like Brighton. I don't know. Palace are a bit boring. I don't know. But there you go. So, let's have, more importantly, I didn't even realise I put a banner there. If you're watching this, make sure to follow me on Instagram. It's instagram.com/LNobbins. LNobbins is my username. Make sure to do that. So what this means currently, Chelsea are just capitulating in recent games. As you can see, look at this run. This is awful. This is just awful. It's good. I mean, it's good from everyone else's perspective, I guess. But now, Arsenal, who were the banter club, the meme club, they're doing awful, assuming that City do manage to win this game, and they are currently winning 3-0 at half-time. Anything can happen, but for argument's sake, let's assume that City do win. Chelsea will only be 3 points behind Arsenal. Again, Arsenal have apparently had the worst season ever, according to some pundits. They'll only be 3 points behind Chelsea, and some Chelsea fans claiming that Chelsea were title contenders, and now you're only 3 points ahead of Arsenal, who have arse in their name? I don't think so, sir. I don't think so. So that's a very interesting one. So really bad news for Chelsea. Excellent news for City, who currently do have, this was like obviously one of their games in hand, and it's a very important, it's a very difficult game on paper, but it will take them, no worries at all, Carl. It will take them obviously ahead of Chelsea, and it will, with two games over them as well, it'll obviously take them ahead of Everton, still just behind Spurs on goal difference, but there is a game in hand. So if City win that other game in hand, which isn't easy, because I believe it's actually Everton away, that game in hand, so that's not easy at all. But let's say that they win it, then they would go up to third place in the table, only 1 point behind Manchester United in second and Liverpool in first. And Ahmed, yeah, I know you're a United fan, so you'll be very happy. I think we met. Am I right? Did we meet when United crashed out of the Champions League? So it's looking very rosy for Manchester United at the moment. I don't know what they've. I must say they are getting quite lucky. I watched the game against, who was it, Aston Villa. For me, that wasn't a penalty. I understand why it was given, but Jesus, that was soft. I do think they are getting a bit lucky, but you do need a bit of luck sometimes. So you can't really have a go, can you? But yeah, all very interesting. Are they title contenders? Is title number 21 on? Is it on? I don't know. Could be though. Could be. You never know. But yeah, Ahmed, I'm sure you'll be really happy about that. Like I say, second place for United. City, it is crucial that City win. They've dropped too many points against teams they shouldn't have dropped points against this season. You think of, in fact, let's have a look at their past fixtures, because like I say, they dropped points against, was it West Brom? That match was boring as shit. They really shouldn't have. They should have won that game. They missed a penalty there. I mean, that was a ridiculous goal by West Ham, so you can't really have too many complaints. But yeah, too many times they've dropped points this season. That was just ridiculous, that game. Too many times this season City have dropped points, which is forcing them to win the more tricky games, like Southampton away, which is a tricky fixture, and now currently Chelsea away, which on paper is a tricky fixture. But the way Chelsea are playing, you'd have to say it's not tricky at all. Just look at the shots. Oh, thank you so much, Thamara, for liking the stream. That's greatly appreciated. I would ask that you guys, I think I asked Ahmed earlier, if you have not already subscribed to me on YouTube, make sure to do so. It is free. And you can also check out my entertaining videos at the same time. And they are entertaining, I think I'm okay in saying. I think they're quite funny. Zawar says, do I read comments? Of course I read comments, Zawar. I read every single comment. Of course. Yeah, Carl, thank you so much for keeping me updated with your daily routine. I appreciate it. Enjoy your shower. But yes, Zawar, I do indeed read comments. Let me know what you want to say, and we can have a conversation. Do you want to talk about the match? Do you want to call me a bellend? Do you have a question about thermodynamics? Let me know. As we can see from the stats, Chelsea, I can't even remember that shot on target, to be honest. City, I know your name is Zawar. because it's your, I can see yours called Zawar Durrani. In terms of stats, yeah, it's just been basically domination. That's actually quite low for City, that 84%. I imagine that's due to because they kept giving the ball away over and over and over in the first half. Rodri in particular was a bit of a culprit for that, but that was fortunately only in the opening 10 minutes. City weren't punished, and they have been able to punish Chelsea primarily on the left-hand side. But then the third goal, I still can't get over the third goal. What were they thinking for that? But there you go. Foden's had a goal and assist. De Bruyne's had a goal and assist. As you can see, guys, if you want to join our Discord, our community, the link is appearing on the screen right now. It's discord.io/LNobbins. If you do want to chat about anything, if you want to talk about football, if you just want to, just talk about anything in general, if you want to post memes, whatever, make sure to join the Discord. I chat to everyone in there. If you just want to have someone to speak to or about anything, really, make sure to join us there. But like I say, we're currently really trying to get the YouTube channel going. We've currently got 50 subscribers, so it'd be great if we could. The target right now is to get to 100 subscribers. That would be amazing. So if you guys haven't already subscribed on YouTube, it's free. Make sure to do so. Zawar, what team do I support? Well, Manchester City. I'm a Manchester City fan, and I just realised we need to be light blue. We need to be light blue because we changed the colour based on what team is winning. So sky blue, because the Sky Blues are currently winning 3-0 at Stamford Bridge. What's Ahmed saying? This would be 4 contenders to win the Premier League: Liverpool, United, City, Spurs. One to be winner. I hope it's United. Well, I obviously hope you're wrong, but I think you are correct. They are currently the Oh, Zawar, you support Chelsea. Oh, I'm sorry, Zawar. Your team aren't doing very good right now. To be honest, they need to change something, and they need to change it. Oh, thank you, Ahmed. Thank you so much. Really appreciate saying that you're subscribing on YouTube. Like I say, it's if you type in youtube.com/LNobbins. That's my YouTube channel. You'll be my 51st subscriber. I really appreciate that. You're my boy, Ahmed. You're my boy. But yeah, Zawar, what are you watching the match? Or are you just listening to me comment on the match? If you have been watching it, let me know your thoughts. Let me know what would you change? Would you make a substitution? Would you make a tactical change? I think personally, I have not seen enough from. Wait, who have they even got on the bench? Oh, it's not a strong bench. I would bring on Olivier Giroud because I love Giroud. I would well love him at City. You are watching. Excellent. Yes. So what for you? What would you change? Because a change has to be made. Their attack. Thank you so much, Madalisto, for liking the stream. I'm not getting anything from Vern. He's basically just not been involved. I think the midfield has just been too passive. I think maybe it's too defensive with Kante and Kovacic. I don't really know what Kovacic does. I haven't seen enough of him, to be honest. So I'd definitely bring on Giroud. Maybe bring on Kai Havertz again, a player who I haven't seen enough of. I don't really understand what he does yet. He came with a big price tag. Still don't understand what he does, but maybe he can come on and change the game. Maybe that's his thing. I don't know. So you've got to change something. Lampard has to change something. So maybe I'd probably bring on Havertz for. I don't know, Kovacic? And then I'd bring on Giroud for... I mean, Werner's basically done nothing. You can always bring him out to the left, but I think Pulisic is always going to be a bit of a danger down the left-hand side. He is a tricky player, so I'd keep him on. I know he's on a yellow card, but I'd still keep him on. And as you suggested, Zoar, I would bring on... Hey! Ahmed is in the YouTube chat. I'm guessing that means you've... I guess that means you've subscribed. Thank you so much, Ahmed, if that is the case. Like I say, we are... I think the next milestone I want to reach is 3 figures. I want to get to 100 subscribers on YouTube. If you have any friends who you think... Oh, that's the point. Make sure to check out the videos I do. I have done. We've done over 20 currently. There's plenty of videos to get your teeth into, to enjoy there. If you like what you see, and you think maybe you've got a friend, maybe you've got friends or family members who would be interested, make sure to share the videos with them, because word of mouth is really the best way for me to grow, to be honest. I do rely on you guys a lot. So thank you so much. You're my bruh as well. Okay, and I think we must be getting into... Oh, my nana tried to video call me. I'll have to call her back later, because I am watching the football. And I think we are going to be getting into the second half here. Yes, here we go. Let's just bring up my tactical board in case we can do some tactical things. There we go. Power beats in. And the second half is going to be upon us. Oh, thank you so much, Ahmed. See, people like you, Ahmed. People like you, I just like. Do you know what I mean? I just like you. You're my guy. You're my boy. You're my boy. Kelly, thank you so much. Follow me on Facebook. Kelly Calars. I like your name a lot. Has to be said. I like it a lot. Yeah. What more can I say? What more can I say? Nothing. Nothing is the answer there. Goodness me. What do I want to see from City in the next half? I want to see the exact same. I want to see that intensity. I want to see that link-up, beautiful link-up that's occurring with Gundogan, De Bruyne, Phil Foden, and Carl is back from his shower. Are you a clean boy, Carl? What flavour shampoo do you use? What are you rocking? I personally use apple shampoo because I like the smell. I like the colour as well. It's green. But that's just me. That's just me. I really need to urinate, and I definitely should have done that in the interval, the half time. But I just bloody didn't. Madalisto. Man City you support. I also support Man City. Good choice. City are obviously winning 3-0 currently, which is excellent stuff. And Micah Richards on commentary is echoing. See, I could be a commentator. I will do it for less than 1% of the price that these frauds are charging. Just do the same thing for City. Just do the exact same thing, and you'll be absolutely fine. Chelsea need to make massive changes. Will they do it? I mean, I hope not. But you never do bloody know. You never do know. Let's just see if it's working on my PC now, or if it's still being a bitch. I don't think Lampard's actually made any changes at half-time, which I do find amazing. I think he definitely should have made some changes, but he hasn't. You're gonna get a new mic. Ooh, what for, Carl? What's your microphone for? Is that just I mean, what's your current? You say new mic. I assume you've got a current mic. What do you use your current mic for? What are you going to be using your new mic for? And why are you upgrading your microphone? Please let me know. Okay, second half is upon us. We're here. We're out here. Oh, Carl, have you watched my most recent YouTube videos? Did you watch my Die Hard Christmas one by any chance? And also, I've got to say, the liquid cooler video has not blown up, but for me it's blown up. It's got like nearly 400 views now, I think, which is very exciting for me. That's very exciting indeed. But yeah, so that's exciting, isn't it? For communication streaming. Well, that is the exact mic I have, Carl. That's exactly what I have. I'm looking at it right now. I have the Rode NT1A. Ang, thank you so much for liking the stream. You haven't seen the Die Hard video? That's fine. It's a bit of fun. It's just a bit of fun. I don't think it is. I don't think Die Hard is a Christmas film. So that's why I made that video. Wait, only 75 quid? God damn, I paid like double that. What the hell? God damn. I don't know how you've done that, but well done. Is it Pokemon streams you're going to start doing? I'm amazed that you're going to have time for streams, Carly. I imagine you just being so busy at the hospital all the time. Oh, City of Patel. Oh, Foden was nearly in there. From a friend. Mates rates, I understand. But yeah, I think I paid more like 150, like probably around twice that much. So that's very good for your friend to give you that rate. So good on them, to be honest. It's a good mic. It's a serviceable mic. It's good because it comes with everything you need basically as well, like the pop shield, the shock mount. You'll obviously just need some sort of mic stand. So just make sure, it's because it's a very heavy mic, so I'd suggest getting a very sturdy mic stand, whatever you do go for. Is it Pokemon that you're going to be streaming? I'm guessing. Chelsea trying to play it out from the back, and Durda is like the stream. Thank you so much, Durda. Chelsea, like I say, they're trying to get out from the back, and they have succeeded. And it's now Timo Werner on the ball, plays it into Ziyech. Ziyech or Ziyech? Is it Ziyech or Ziyech? I don't know. And Peter has followed on Facebook as well. Thank you so much, Peter Albino. Albino? I don't know. But thank you so much, Peter, in any event. I hope you're having a lovely day. I do read and respond to every single comment, by the way, guys. So if you do want to get involved in the chat with me and the rest of the Nabinos, do feel free to do so. I'm a very friendly chap, and I do like to chat to people. Kurt Zuma's on the ball now. This is actually the first stream of 2021 as well, so it's a momentous stream. Do make sure to follow on Instagram, as you can see from the little pop-up if you haven't already. I do fun little posts. It's just a bit of fun. Hey, Peter! Thank you so much for sharing the stream, my guy. That's brilliant. And you get to see and hear my little jig now. Oh, thank you so much, Peter. Oh, Ahmed, do you like my... Oh, that's the point. Ahmed is watching on YouTube. So, Peter, for example, I know you're new to Facebook. We also have a YouTube channel. It's youtube.com/LNobbins. As Ahmed has just said, you can see on the screen, he likes the videos. So make sure to subscribe there if you haven't already. But thank you, Ahmed, thank you. I do some little YouTube, some Among Us videos. I do a bit of gameplay, but I also do, like, if you see the Among Us, but it's a cinematic blockbuster one, I also do some more cinematic theatrical videos. We do loads of different things. It's not just solely gaming, there's loads of stuff. We do video essays, like the most recent Die Hard one. The next video is going to be ranking the most attractive Premier League footballers. Bit of a silly, fun, different tier list video. Pink sus. Pink is very sus. If you watch that whole, if you watch the cinematic one, Pink is very sus. And in fact, I've got right here. Maybe now Blue sus. Hey, speaking of Blue being sus, look. This is one of my Christmas presents. This is from my girlfriend, actually. It's cute, isn't it? It's funny. There we go. But yes, as you're saying, Ahmed, Chelsea are being very sus. But this is a sussy performance. Goodness me. I haven't watched enough of Chelsea to know, but I do know. But I did watch the Arsenal match, and they weren't very impressive in that match either. So I don't know if this is just normal for Chelsea. And City have won the ball back in midfield with Rodri, and Foden's on the left now. Crossed it first time, but it's a bit too much. Foden's not able to get onto it. But yeah, Chelsea are just in a massive shambles right now. The issue is they need to come out and attack, but if they do that, then they're liable to be intercepted by City. These are the issues, and it's a great issue for a City fan to have. But yeah, there you bloody have it. We see Havertz and Abraham. Warming up. Yeah, sorry, my Nana's just messaging me. Yes. Sorry, didn't pick up. But yes, my Nana, who is who's been a fan of City since the 60s, just messaged me there asking if I'm watching the match. You're damn right I am. And this is the thing, there are 40 minutes left. The onus was on Chelsea anyway to come out and attack and be the attacking aggressive team because they're at home. But now the issue for them even more is that they have to come out and attack, because not only are you 1 goal down, not only are you 2 goals down, you're actually 3 goals down, and 50 minutes have been played, so you really need to just come out and attack to have any chance of getting anything from this game. And what that does is that just leaves you so liable to a counter-attack. As we saw from the 3rd goal, I think Chelsea had that mentality far too early. That was almost like the 90th minute and needing 1 goal. Side. Sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but thank you. Maybe you can let me know in the comments. Thank you so much for liking the stream. That's greatly appreciated, my guy. It's greatly appreciated. Raheem Sterling does a little swizzle and he gets away from the player. Excellent play from Raheem Sterling, and he's now fouled and brought down. That's got to be a yellow card for Kante, surely. Yeah, and it is a yellow. It was a tactical foul. It's a clever foul from Kante, but Sterling absolutely did Kante there. Question mark, is Kante now done? Is he done? Hot take. Hot take. Probably too hot. That's probably an incorrect assessment. He does miss the next game against Fulham, interesting. But I don't know. Kante, he was obviously when he had that title-winning season with Leicester and then the following title-winning season with Chelsea, he was always the man. Everyone was talking about how good he was. I just haven't seen it recently. In the last few years, to be honest. And maybe that's just because it's coincided with the downfall of Chelsea in general in recent years. But here's the cross is coming in from De Bruyne. Clips it in and oh! It's a really good save. Rodri should have probably converted, but it's a really good save from Mendy. Really close range, very good save. It's a very good save. You're going to play league, Carl? No worries at all. if you just want to lurk and still have the stream in the background, that'd be great. But before you go though, let me know, because I don't think you said what it let you streaming thing. Why is it you wanting to get into streaming? Just for a bit of fun, or what? Foden tried to hit it first time on the corner there, didn't really come to anything, unfortunately for City. There's Mendy looking on, who had a naughty New Year's party, and there's going to be an internal investigation against him. Very annoying. Fortunately for him, he hasn't contracted COVID, but what an idiot. Why are you having a New Year's party? What an idiot. It really annoys me. Like, you're already on a tenuous link because of your poor performances and injuries. Don't add to it by being an arse and an idiot on nights out. That's just what I think anyway. Just ridiculous. Chelsea have a shot. Mason Mount with his floopy floppy hair. Don't really know what he was trying to do there, but there you go. There you bloody go. I've not seen anything from Chelsea in the opening 10 minutes to suggest that there is a difference in their mentality, a difference in the way they are playing. It's just the same business as usual. City have been a bit more defensive, but they're entitled to be because they scored 3 goals in the first half. They're more just sort of pressing when they feel they need to. They're just letting Chelsea have the ball at the back. Because they're 3 goals ahead. You don't need to do anything, to be fair. Like I say, the onus is on Chelsea. I'm more than happy to just watch City press when they feel they need to, and just fuss. And actually here, Mendy. Oh no, Mendy does well to clip it into the right back. Says that Azpilicueta, but Foden's on him straight away. And as soon as it gets to a dangerous play like Ziyech, Zinchenko is just in on there on the press. He probably overly committed himself there. He's now out of position, but Kante can't find him quickly enough. It's Pulisic down the middle now. He plays it on to the left-hand side of Mount, and Chilwell now is going to have an opportunity to put a ball in. He opts not to, however. Plays it instead to Werner on the outside of the box. It's now Pulisic. He's made his way past Rodri. Chilwell crosses the ball in. Doesn't... Oh! The goalkeeper was uncertain there. He did not opt to collect the ball. He probably should have just scooped it up. Fortunately, it came to nothing. Hopefully, Ederson is back, because Stefan is a substitute goalkeeper for a reason. That sounds harsh, and it is harsh, but this is the reality. It's a very good cross. Zinchenko is able to deal with it, but here they come again. Kovacic just won it back. Low 1-2. City are able to clear on the outside of the box. I think it was Zinchenko who gave it away initially. Ziyech plays it to Werner, who really isn't playing as a striker in this game. I don't know what his position even is. He's a number 11, which is very bizarre as well. Cross is going to come in from Azpilicueta, however. City are able to head it out for a throw-in to Chelsea. Rodri with some good defensive work there after nearly converting on the other end of the pitch around 5 minutes ago. Bar an excellent save by Mendy, this would have been 4-0, and this would have been just an embarrassing demolition job. I mean, it's already pretty embarrassing right now. You shouldn't be losing 3-0 at home to anyone. But there you go. I ain't gonna complain. To be honest. Kante switches it over to the left-hand side. Yeah, like I say, this is just sort of... It's pretty easy for City right now. It's pretty easy. They just need to sort of chill out. I'd say it's actually De Bruyne who's playing more as the striker. City obviously aren't playing a striker. Jesus has got COVID. Aguero's still being... dealt with cautiously due to his recent injury issues. Here's Kovacic, so he's worked some space for himself. That's a shot. It's well wide of the post. Well wide of the post. Potentially dangerous issue. More of a half chance than anything else. He just gets into a shooting position, but he's leaning back. He's falling over. He can't move his feet quickly enough, and the ball just goes away from it, and it goes well wide. Lampard is looking on with his face. There you have it. City don't want to get caught out the back here, and in fact they aren't caught out. Cancelo now on the ball. City always will want to work it out from the back, because over time it will benefit you more than it will detriment to you, even if you concede occasionally. Zinchenko and Gundogan now. City on the attack. Not on the attack, rather just in possession. They're not really bothering to attack. They can just play around the middle if they want. Goes back out to Zinchenko on the left-hand side. Obviously, that's where the two first goals for City originated from. Zinchenko on the left-hand side. Ruben Diaz now, who's just been brilliant for City, to be honest. The amount of clean sheets, and if this is going to be another clean sheet, the amount of clean sheets that City have had since that 5-2 thrashing by Leicester. Diaz came in like a couple days after. I don't think is a coincidence at all. He's obviously, no one can replace Vincent Kompany, but he is the Vincent Kompany replacement, obviously. Gundogan's got a bit of space here, and Foden's available on the left-hand side. He doesn't go for him. He instead finds, I don't even know who that was, but it's De Bruyne now. Rodri, Zinchenko. Foden now being found on the left-hand side. Probably a bit too late, though, for that attack. And this is Foden. Foden's got a goal and an assist in this game. And he's playing not even in his second best position. His second best position is right of the midfield. He's playing on the left of the midfield. His best position is central midfield. Imagine how good he'll be playing central midfield in that David Silva role. He'd be unbelievable. Chelsea really doing their best to try to win the ball back from City. City just toying with them at the moment, to be honest, in midfield. This is their best. This is them. This is City in a nutshell, keeping the ball. City now on the left-hand side attacking with Phil Foden, plays it back towards Zinchenko. Now Gundogan, who's had a brilliant game, it must be said. Gundogan, I do criticise him sometimes, but he's been brilliant this game. I don't know who that was on the ball, to be honest. I think it was João Cancelo. De Bruyne hurrying and harrying the defence, forcing a clearance so they can't get a direct counter-attack on. Zinchenko heads smartly back to Rodri. Rodri finds De Bruyne on the left-hand side. He's in the Chelsea box now. Plays to Gundogan just on the outside. Is he going to have a long shot? He's not. He plays in Cancelo instead. Bernardo Silva, rather. Bernardo Silva gets a shot off, but it's cleared out as far as John Stones, who's come up really high up the pitch. To help out in the attack. Fair play. But again, City are literally just... It's almost just unfair to watch. They're just toying with Chelsea right now. 29 minutes left of regulation time. But I'm just amazed that Lampard hasn't made a substitution. Or a change of tactics, or a change of formation, a change of anything. If anything, Chelsea have probably been a bit worse this second half than the first half. They haven't really done anything of note. They've just been tepid. They've allowed City to just have the ball when they want it. Their pressing hasn't been good enough. Been too slow. Being caught on the counter-attack all the time. Raheem Sterling now plays it to De Bruyne in the middle. Is he going to have a long shot? He is! It goes wide of the post, though. It was a very good passage of play from City. De Bruyne was correct to take the shot on. It's just a shame they wasn't quite able to get on target well wide in the end, but very good play from City in the build-up. No idea how many passes were involved in that move, but it was lovely to watch. As Gary Neville says on commentary, this is a demoralising period for Chelsea, and you have to just wholeheartedly agree with him. Even when they have the ball, the only primary notable bits of possession are at the back. They are having a bit in midfield now, but when City get the ball, they just find it so hard to get the ball off City, and then City can just pass it around the back, pass it around the midfield, and then as soon as you know it, bam, they have a shot on goal that's actually really dangerous, just like then. Didn't go in that time, but the point is that a precedent is there. A precedent has been set. Long ball now in from Chelsea, finds its way out to Werner on the middle, plays it to Ziyech, who is in an offside position, and that's the end of the Chelsea attack. I think this was Ziyech's first game back, so he is coming off. I think it's Kai Havertz coming on. Another young German player alongside Werner. Me and my friend Gasky were joking the other day about how Chelsea have single-handedly managed to ruin the youth of the German national team. Oh no, it's actually going to be... Oh, so I need to change my thing. So Ziyech has come off for Hudson-Odoi, the number 20. Hudson-Odoi. And Kante's coming off for... Oh no, Billy Gilmore, not even Kai Havertz. Okay, I thought that was Kai Havertz. It looks like Kante may have a knock. That doesn't look like a change in formation to me. Gilmore's just gone to the same place as Kante. It'll be interesting to see where Hudson-Odoi plays. I imagine it would just be the right-hand side, so it's not a... Oh no, wait, is Hudson-Odoi being asked to play through the middle, maybe? Where's Werner playing? Hudson-Odoi might be playing more as a number 10, you know. Oh no, I think he is playing on the right. I'll have to see how it goes when they're in possession to make it a conclusion on that. But there you go. Yeah, he's definitely playing on the right now because Hudson-Odoi picks up the ball. But again, just like-for-like changes ain't enough for me. I think they needed to... Actually, it's a decent ball from Azpilicueta into Timo Werner. City are in a bit of a predicament here. Werner plays it to Gilmore, who now he just gives the ball away, doesn't he? Literally just gives the ball away. And De Bruyne now plays a beautiful low switch into Raheem Sterling. He's speeding away, plays it into Kevin De Bruyne. Could he get on the end of it? No! We are talking fraction, like an inch maybe, and that would have been a goal. The Chelsea goalkeeper just got onto it. But goodness me, what a scintillating counter-attack from Man City. And that's where you are the most dangerous, when you're already losing against City, and then they can just camp and counter-attack on you. Very dangerous position to be in, as the Chelsea players are. And a couple of occasions now where City... I mean, they should have scored that, really, to be fair. It was just very unfortunate, but just tiny margins, and De Bruyne would have gotten to the end of Sterling's pass, but Chelsea goalkeeper did do well. You got to give credit where credit's due there. Oh, Foden is able to... Brilliant control from Foden. That's unbelievable. How was he able to control that? Zinchenko gives the ball away, unfortunately. He was searching for Bernardo Silva, but not an issue in the end. You can never be sure in the Premier League, but let's be real, this game is done. I actually think that the formation's more like Sterling on the right and Bernardo's playing there. It's more like De Bruyne in the middle, actually, so let's just amend that, because I think that's more like it. More Premier League defeats versus Chelsea than any other club for Pep Guardiola in 4. That is very interesting. Very interesting. Oh, there you go. I can't even really think of the matches off the top of my head. The only other game of note I can remember was the one where it was the Centurion season where De Bruyne came back. Oh, of course, and De Bruyne, the ex-Chelsea player as well, where De Bruyne scored in the 1-0 in the Centurion season. And that was a really good game for City because Chelsea were the defending champions at the time. I think. Unless I'm being dumb, I don't know. Might be being dumb. No, I'm not. It was, yeah, Chelsea were definitely. Were they? I have no idea. They were good either way. They were good then anyway. Words. Okay, Chelsea now playing it around the back. Really, they need to not be around the back. They need to be going forwards. They need 3 goals in 23 minutes. Anything can happen, but cheeks. It ain't looking good for the boys, to be honest. For the Chelsea boys, and that is fine by me. That is fine by me. We'll give the Now TV player one more try. But no doubt it's just going to glitch out on me and be like, nope, you can't do that. And I'll be like, oh, why not? Yeah, it's still glitching out for some reason. How bizarre. It speeds up and then just stops. It's so weird. How weird. Whatever. It's over. It's done. It's a thing. Okay. Hudson-Odoi now on the right-hand side. Comes out. No, City are able to clear it, are they? Yes, they are. Is Kurt zooming now? Again, that was a potentially dangerous attack, but not really that dangerous, to be honest. Chelsea haven't been able to create anything clear cut. I can't really think of a time where Stefan has really had to save it. Really had to save anything. City just once again just clear it out. And potentially it's going to be another counter attack with De Bruyne and Raheem Sterling. And De Bruyne again. This is very similar to the other chance. Oh, had Sterling played in De Bruyne, that probably would have been 4-0. Yeah, I feel like that was the play. He opted to not go for it. But there you have it. But now De Bruyne and Sterling up front on the counter are just able to, just the two of them basically. What's it? But yeah, De Bruyne is playing in that false nine role. It's a role he has played in before. City have experimented with it before. Obviously, I much prefer it when a player like Aguero is playing. But Jesus has got COVID. Aguero, is it worth risking him? No. I'd like to see maybe in the last 15-10 minutes giving some more match minutes, get his fitness up. Because City will need him for the rest of the season if they want to win the league. Because Aguero is just an unbelievable striker, an unbelievable player. Gasky says, sorry Gasky, I didn't realise you were still here. Do you think the Lego man has to show off his hair back? Gasky, why are you so savage? What have your thoughts been on this game, Gasky? For me, it's been pretty shit from a Chelsea perspective. I don't know what they're playing at. Bruyne is fouled. He's in a lot of pain. Oh, Name, thank you so much for following. Yeah, Chelsea are. Yeah, Chelsea have been playing trash. But my issue. Yeah, I was saying earlier, Gasky, that you and I were talking about they've single-handedly ruined Germany's national team youth. The youth of the German national team. But that's what I'm saying. Like, my other issue is like you play poorly in the first half. You know, fine, whatever. You're 3-0 down. You played shit. Change it. It clearly isn't working. Whatever you're doing isn't working. I haven't seen anything in the second half to suggest that they've changed anything about their mentality, their tactics, their formation. Nothing. It's just business as usual. The only difference being City are 3-0 up, so they don't have to attack as much. So if anything, they're even more deadly because they can just counter. Gilmore's come on for Kante apparently for an injury, whatever. But Hudson Odoi come on and he's just a direct replacement for Ziyech. Why isn't Giroud coming on? Because Werner's shit. As far as I can tell. Thank you so much for liking the stream, Zane. Bring on Giroud. Maybe take Werner off or move him. I don't know. But Giroud has to come on. And I think you'd bring on... Give Havertz a go. Instead of Kovacic or something, or Mount, who've offered literally nothing. It can't get any worse, basically, from a Chelsea perspective. What do you think, Gask? You should have brought Giroud Abraham on and left Ziyech to swing it in. Yeah, I think Werner should have come off. He was trash. I assume the reason Ziyech went off was because he's only just come back from injury. But I've literally seen nothing from Werner. I'm sure he's a good player. But... Oh, Patrick! Thank you so much for liking the stream, my boy. But yeah, it's just been shit. It's been shit from a Chelsea perspective. I mean, like I say, City played brilliantly in the first half. Although the third Chelsea goal was absolutely ridiculous. Like, there's no way Chelsea should have committed that many bodies forward. But I just have a real issue with the manager. Werner plays faster counter football and Lampard doesn't play that way. Well, he's fucked then. Is he like the German Jamie Vardy? My nana's just texted me, as long as you're watching this great display, laughing emoji 4 times. Oh god, she'll be very happy watching this. Yeah, and like I said, this is also very good for City because so many players are out with COVID. Hopefully the next game or two, their isolation will have finished and they'll be able to come out and play. But yeah, Chelsea just trash, aren't they? Are they even going to get top 4 at this point? Who knows? Wait, probably not actually, because Liverpool, City, United, I expect to be in the top 3. I'd have thought Spurs are more likely to be in the top 4. I don't even think Chelsea will get in top 4 at this rate. It's just, I can't even tell you what Chelsea need to do because I'm just watching them and they're just not doing anything. Watch them somehow win the game now. Here's Hudson-Odoi. It's like, here, they just get to the box, they put a cross in, and then nothing. Oh, thank you so much for following, Ayaz Khan. Thank you so much. But yeah, Chelsea continually get to like the edge of the box, a potentially dangerous area, but then they don't know what to do. As we see Gundogan, who has played brilliantly. He's been excellent for City. He's coming off for the ever-reliant Fernandinho. But yeah, Gundogan, he got the opening goal. He's been playing brilliantly. Fair play to him. I'm a critic of him sometimes. I don't really know what he does at times. I'm obviously an ignoramus because this game he's been excellent. And he gets the last 50 minutes off and Fernandinho gets some minutes, which is very good. But as I was saying, I don't know what Chelsea can do to change, but all I know is they need to change something. I know for a fact that the correct thing to do is not to leave as is. Because it's just not worked. He needs to change something, and Lampard just hasn't. He just hasn't. Bizarre. Chelsea are a weird one. What do you mean you never seen De Bruyne play centre forward? Well, he's played as a false nine, I guess, if you're making that distinction. But he played as a false nine against fucking United in the League Cup first leg last season, you moron commentators. I should be a commentator. Sign me up. I don't know if they're making the point that he's never played outright striker and he has played false nine, or if they're saying he's never played up front before. Like, he has played false nine, if that's what you're trying to say. Don't give me that shit. Don't give me that shit. Chelsea potentially in here on the left-hand side. Pulisic is running at John Stones, and Stones is able to just guide him out. It wasn't actually Pulisic, it was Timo Werner. John Stones is very well there to marshal Werner out. Let's have a look at Stones again. I think he may have dived onto the advertising sheets by the sound of it. He does very well against Werner. Just marshals him out. There we go. And yeah, he does. He does just jump. That's quite funny. It's quite funny from John Stones. Oh, here we go. A change that actually could make a difference. Havertz has come on for Kovacic. They should have done this ages ago. COVID-19. But they didn't. So Havertz is now on. How much was he? 80 million? Some bullshit? I don't know. 90 million? A million? I don't know. A lot of money, basically. He finally gets to play. Why is my cursor on the screen? I don't like that. Apologies. Havertz is now on the ball. I don't know what this man does. I don't know if he's shit or not. Zawa, thank you so much. Thank you so much for following. I feel like he must do something. He's been lauded as, like, you know, the next big thing in Germany for Leverkusen. But I haven't watched him enough, to be honest, and from the sounds of it, he hasn't been having a good time at Chelsea anyway, so I don't even know if watching his games at Chelsea would help inform my view. Maybe he could do something. I think Chelsea made all their substitutions now. One was enforced by injury, but Havertz and Hudson-Odoi did come on for Ziyech and Kovacic. I would have brought Havertz on at half-time because Kovacic was offering nothing. None of the players were offering anything. That's why you had to change something. City have just shut them down brilliantly, to be honest. These are the facts. Chelsea have a corner. I'm still flabbergasted that Giroud did not make an appearance in this game. Olivier Giroud is a threat. Olivier Giroud is a World Cup winner. I don't give a fuck how much you spend on Timo Werner. You play Olivier Giroud. He's a brilliant player, and I love Giroud. I would well have him at City as backup to Aguero and Jesus. But you get the point. I'd still love him at City. I think he'd be brilliant. I think he's got loads to offer, Giroud. He's my boy. I love Giroud. He's my boy. Final 10 minutes now of this game. Commentators, I was sorry, I was a bit quiet there. I was just listening to what the commentators were saying. They were discussing whether Lampard knows his best first team. I don't know the best Chelsea team. I still don't fully know what position Havertz plays. I understand he plays in central midfield, but I don't know what central midfield player he is. I know Werner plays as a striker. I still don't really... I understand what Gasky said earlier, the way he plays at Leipzig. I don't understand watching Chelsea, what kind of player he is. What kind of player is he trying to be in this system? I don't understand what the Chelsea system is. Havertz now with Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi crosses it in. Again, Chelsea... Oh, a cross. Cross came in, header. And again... They're just getting to a potentially dangerous area and crossing it. And that's fine, but... You've got Pulisic in the box trying to header it. If the game plan is get to a dangerous position and cross it in, get Giroud in the box. Get Giroud on the pitch. He can either head it in or he can pass it down to someone else. If that's the way you're going to play, you have to play Giroud. If you're going to play a counter-attacking style whereby you want Werner to be running in behind the City defence, then you play Werner, but that's not the way they're playing. It's very bizarre. It's just bizarre. I don't understand. I keep criticising Chelsea and Lampard, but like I say, they are now 3 points behind. Sorry, only three points ahead of Arsenal, who have been talked about as potential relegation fodder, jokingly, obviously, but still, nevertheless talked about. Whereas Chelsea are like, oh yeah, they could potentially win the title. It's like, oh, I don't even know if they can get 4th place, to be honest. City attacking now down the right-hand side with De Bruyne. Tries to play it into Sterling, just gets away from him. Fernandinho will pick it up. I love Fernandinho so much. Give him another year. Give him another year, please. I love Fernandinho so much. I know he's 35, but I don't care. Just give him another year. Just keep giving him another year. He's brilliant. Have him here until 55. He can do the job. He's a fucking genius. Raheem Sterling now is fouled on the edge of the Chelsea box by Thiago Silva, and he does this. He just like... That was a lazy foul by Thiago Silva. Very lazy foul. Lazy tackle, sorry, resulting in a foul. And De Bruyne is hovering over the kick, the ball. And Bernardo and Diaz just having... The 3 Portuguese players, actually, are all just having words with De Bruyne, Cancelo, Diaz, and Bernardo. Portugal have such an underrated team, I feel like. Are they dark horses for the Euros, question mark? With Ronaldo as well. De Bruyne with the free kick. Now, I think he tried to have a shot. It didn't quite work out. But did it hit the wall? Let's have a look. Yeah, it hit the wall. Fair enough. And it's going to be a corner. A corner to the City. I think. Yeah, it is. Okay. I was very confused then. Bernardo into De Bruyne. Bernardo plays it out to Zinchenko. I thought he was going to cross it, but no, he finds Foden instead. Foden finds Rodri on the left-hand side, on the left wing. This is not a position Rodri wants to be in. Crosses it. Nope. Gets away from Fernandinho. Diaz just whacked it backwards. Goodness me. He was having none of that. He was like, nope, there's not going to be an issue here. So I appreciate that. And City will just recycle back at the back. Ball crossed in. It's going to be a Chelsea corner. Stones with some good defending there. Again, it's just too easy for City, really, this game. Goalkeeper hasn't made a save. Gary Neville giving Gundogan the Man of the Match award, which I think is fair enough. It's definitely between Gundogan or De Bruyne. I'd personally have given it to De Bruyne. Just because he's brilliant, isn't he? But Gundogan, fair play, he did play very well, especially in that first half. So I don't blame Gary Neville for giving that to Gundogan. I mean, De Bruyne is used to winning man of the matches, isn't he? So give it to Gundogan, why not? He's Mount on the right-hand side. Havertz now, he's dribbling into the box. Tries to have a shot, I think, but it's just blocked quite easily. And now Sterling and De Bruyne are going to try to break away. Not with too much intensity for City. And City win the throw-in. There's going to be a final change for City. I don't know who's coming on. It looks like... Oh, Aguero's coming on. Oh, for De Bruyne. Give that man a rest. Give De Bruyne a rest. Give Aguero a bit of time out in the team. Good stuff. Good to see that Aguero, even if it's only 5 minutes, it's still 5 minutes of game time. Build up that fitness over time, because he's going to be so important to Aguero. He's the best player he's the best striker in the Premier League for me. Still, Foden coming off, who got a goal and an assist. Brilliant play by him for the number 26, Riyad Mahrez. I imagine they'll swap it round to Sterling on the left, Mahrez on the right for the last 5 minutes, but we'll see. We'll see, won't we? Yes, in fact, that is what they've done. But that's just a testament to how strong City's bench is as well. They can bring on the likes of Riyad Mahrez and Sergio Aguero from the bench. Here's Bernardo Silva now. Can Aguero get his goal? Oh. Low cross came in. The Chelsea goalkeeper was able to read it, however, and did not reach Aguero. But he was there, lurking. That's that killer instinct that you want from your striker. Aguero's just so good. I love Aguero so much. I really want him to score. He needs to get back to full fitness, really. Then City will be even better. City now. Aguero with a little bit of interchange. Can Mahrez get on the end of that? No, he can't, but Cancelo's kept it in brilliantly. Mahrez gave up on it, but Cancelo was able to keep it in. Mahrez now on the ball. I do think City are just going to try to calm it down a bit in these final 3 minutes. I'd be amazed if Chelsea did anything. Although Zinchenko's made a mistake there. It's Hudson-Odoi on the ball now. And he's breaking away with Timo Werner for support. Werner on the ball now. Pulisic is begging for it in the middle of the box. Werner crosses and it's out by Ruben Diaz for a corner. Werner should have tried to get Pulisic in. Oh, I think Werner's injured himself, has he? I think Werner may have injured himself for taking the corner. No, he's fine. That was weird. Werner can't even take the corner without injuring himself. That just epitomizes his season, doesn't it? That was bizarre. Don't know what he was doing there. Mount crosses it in. City clear it. Only as far as Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi found Mount. Get on the right-hand side. Hudson-Odoi. Aguero closes him down. Mount again on the right hand side. Are they going to cross it? No, they aren't. Back out to Hudson-Odoi. They're trying to work something on this right-hand side. They got quite lucky with the deflection there, but it doesn't matter. And it's going out for another Chelsea corner by the looks of it. No, a Chelsea throw-in, okay. A Chelsea throw. Chelsea's just been really disappointing in this game. Which I welcome. I welcome Chelsea always being disappointing. They've just been rubbish. I'm not going to lie. They've just been a bit shit. City have been too much for them. In the first half, City haven't even had to do anything in this second half. The damage was done in the first half, in the first 30 minutes, really. Just in that period between like the 15th minute and 30th minute. Just not good enough from a Chelsea perspective. Again, I don't understand why Giroud isn't playing every single game for Chelsea. He's just so good. You have to play Giroud. Because Werner clearly ain't it. Abraham clearly ain't it. Here comes City again. Rodri is being fouled, but the referee plays on. Now Aguero, he nearly got past Thiago Silva, but the pass was just too close to Thiago Silva and he was able to intercept it. Aguero must be desperate to score. He hasn't scored this season, obviously, due to injury, really limiting the number of minutes, so it'd be great to see him play. Bernardo Silva's going to get booked here. That was a bit of a silly foul. It was a late lunge. He accepts it. He knows he made a mistake. Booking for Bernardo. His first yellow of the season. 2 minutes of extra time. Does not surprise me. Nothing's really happened in this game. Chelsea come. Oh, here we go, potentially. No, never mind. Never mind. Nothing happened. Nothing happened there. City goalkeeper able to just tidy up nicely. Has to be 90 seconds left of this game. And like I say, that's it. City definitely won. It's just a case of they keep their clean sheet now in this last minute or so. But very good performance. I'm just going to sign off here, basically. We'll end the stream just as soon as the match ends. But very good performance from City. Gundogan and De Bruyne were excellent. Foden also brilliant. Chelsea were incredibly poor. Poor management, poor team selection for me. Just poor performances as well. All compounded into one bag of shit. City unplayable at times in that first half, but Chelsea did not help themselves. Chelsea could potentially get a goal here, actually. And indeed they do, so I spoke too soon. City don't get the clean sheet. Hudson-Odoi gets a consolation goal right at the end. City will be very annoyed at that. Because that's prevented their clean sheet. It's very annoying about the clean sheet, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter at all, does it? So that's a bit frustrating, but whatever. You move on. City needs to make sure they eliminate that from their game. But that's going to be one of the last kicks of the game. It's surely going to end 3-1 now. We're in the 92nd minute now. The goal coming in the 91st minute and 11 seconds. And there is the final whistle. City win 3-1 in the end. A bit annoying to concede right at the end there. Couldn't get the clean sheet, which has been a staple of City's season so far, to be honest. But it doesn't matter, does it? The goal is meaningless. Oh, goodness me. The goal is meaningless. It was a consolation. It's just a shame that Stefan couldn't get a clean sheet on his Premier League debut. But it's all good. City just absolutely dominated them. Good stuff. 3-1's flattering to Chelsea, to be honest. And there you have it. Let's just have a look at the old Premier... Oh gosh, I did not mean to do that. Ha 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 ha. Let's have a look at the old Premier League table. And then we'll sign off. That has meant that Chelsea are now in 8th place. Only 3 points ahead of rivals Arsenal. Manchester City move up to 5th place and they still have a game in hand on all the other teams, basically. They're now 3 points ahead of Villa. If they win that other game in hand, then they will move up to 3rd place, and they will also have a game in hand on Leicester. So if they win the next game, only one, or rather they win their game in hand, only 1 point behind Manchester United, who are in 2nd, and league leaders Liverpool. So very good from City. They're still in this title race, of course they are. And it's all go, basically. It's all go. I just want to say thank you to everyone who watched the stream. If you're still here with me, thank you. Hi. Make sure to follow me on the social medias that you see below you. On the YouTubes, Twitter, Instagram, it's all LNobbins. I'll be here streaming tomorrow, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's how we do it. I will see you guys next time. Have a good day. Have a lovely day, in fact.